Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, before I start this video, I just want to put a little disclaimer out there that once again, I'm traveling. If I got my microphones that I normally use for doing videos, so the audio on this video here might be a little poor quality than you guys are used to from Bad Beast Barbecue, but hopefully you watch and enjoy the video, okay? So, hey, let's get to it after the introduction.
He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on the grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Yeah, I know my surroundings look a little different. We are out here in Austin, Texas. We took a drive out here to come see my son, help him out with some things he had going on, and we decided to purchase a 40-inch Masterbuilt electric smoker. The apartment complex that he lives in will only allow residents to have an electric smoker. So we went to Home Depot, and we were lucky enough to find a Masterbuilt electric 40-inch electric smoker on sale for like $320. I think it's regularly $350. So we scooped that up and got a bag of apple wood chips, and came back, and him and I had a great time out here on the porch or on his balcony, putting it together, laughing, clowning around, and going on. So it took us about, probably about 40 minutes or so to put it together. And we really wanted to cook on it. And so when we finished putting it together, it was probably about 6:30, and we was doing ribs and some salmon. So the salmon cooked like in 45 minutes or so. The ribs took 3.5, 4 hours. So it was like midnight before we got some ribs. But the one thing about the Masterbuilt is that at least the 40-inch electric smoker is that it only goes up to 275 degrees. So they wanted us to do a 3-hour burn in, because you normally do a burn in on any other grill at 400 degrees or so for about an hour. So because it was getting late, we did an hour and a half burn in, and prepped the food and threw it in there. So far it's performed pretty well. We've cooked some baby back ribs, we've cooked some chicken wings, and we cooked some salmon. Today we're cooking a couple of whole fryers to make some pulled chicken. So what we did on that one is we took the two chickens, cleaned them up, and injected them with Tony's butter injection. Same injection that we use for like turkeys during Thanksgiving. And then we seasoned them with this Cajun seasoning my son had in the cabinet, inside, outside, and let them sit on the counter for about 30 minutes or so to let the seasoning kind of penetrate into the chicken, okay? Then we set the Masterbuilt to come up to temperature 275 degrees, and we placed the chickens on a rack. So each chicken had its own rack, and even though the Masterbuilt has 4 rack levels, we took 2 of them out and to give space. So we got a fryer on the 2nd level and a fryer on the 4th level, and we threw some apple chips into the tube and let it start smoking. So smoke was billowing, or I say billowing, but flowing out of the smokestack, and the entire chamber was full of smoke initially, and then of course it kind of eased off, and so now you got a nice light blue smoke going with the Masterbuilt. Like I say, I normally don't like to use electric smokers because it's a different type of heat, and it cooks a little different than pellet or charcoal. So I know people say heat is heat, but that's not true. Different heat sources cook differently. So, but we will see. We'll check on these chickens in about an hour, hour and a half. I don't anticipate them taking no more than about 3 hours to cook. We'll check on them in an hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see what we got, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so hang around, don't go nowhere. The temperature, and the breast is 165. The dark meat is almost at 170. We're gonna go ahead and take these off. We're gonna wrap them in foil so that later on in the night we can pull chicken. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Make sure I don't burn myself.
Should be at the bottom first.
Yeah, should have got the bottom first. You are right, honey.
Woo! Pretty bird. Pretty, pretty bird.
All right. Got them? We're going to take them inside. We're going to wrap them in foil so that they'll be easier to pull, just like we do pulled pork. So, all right, guys. So that's the end of our cook. I'm not going to show pulling the chicken or anything. We just wrapped them, both of the fryers, in foil, and we're going to let them sit around in the foil for about an hour, and that may make it easier to pull. And plus, the wrapping the chicken in foil will make sure that the temperature goes up a few more degrees, and then we let all the juices come back into the chickens. Okay, so a couple things about the cook. One, I have to get my son an Insta-Read thermometer. I got a bunch of them at home. I need to send him one or two because if you got a thermometer where you have to wait for the to read the temperature over a period of seconds, then the longer you have the door open to the smoker, the more heat that you're losing. Plus, the longer the temperature gauge is inside of the meat, the more juices are flowing out of it. As we poked the chicken, the butter that we injected was gushing out of it, so you don't want to lose all of that golden goodness. So the electric smoker cooked very well. The two chickens cooked in about 3 hours, almost exactly, okay, with an internal temperature of 165 in the breast and 170, 173 in the dark meat. But I said wrapping it up will raise it up a few more degrees. The wood apple chips, you can smell the smoke, so hopefully the chicken is smoky, and hopefully some of that smoke penetrated into the inner meats. Now I could have spatchcocked these chicken, which one would probably have made them cook faster, and two would have exposed more of the chicken to smoke. But all in all, I gotta say that the Masterbuilt 40-inch electric smoker cooked very well, and I think he's gonna get some good usage out of it for many cooks to come. Well, that's about it. I want to thank you guys for watching our quick little video. Once again, hello from Austin, Texas, and like I said, we'll be back home probably next week sometime. So until then, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.